Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox. Welcome back to our adventure in space. We're playing some more Starfield tonight. It's been a little bit. Stopped doing some Starfield while we were playing a few other games, but I want to get back and try to continue with our mission here. We're working on the AC Vanguard quest line right now. To become a member of that and get whatever rewards might be inherent in this. Why is my mouse freaking out? Hold on a second. I got the controller turned on there. There we go. Jeez. Anyway, welcome everybody who's here in the chat so far. If you're watching on the channel afterwards, welcome as well. As always, a huge thanks to everybody who's clicked on that join button to become a channel member. Thank you all very, very much for the support. A special thanks to our top tier Mistakes Raid members that were highlighted at the start of the stream. I'm not sure exactly how far into the AC Vanguard quest line we are, but I figured we got to be somewhere between the half point and the end point of it. And I got there's like a ship and stuff we can get at the end of this, which is kind of cool. Maybe some other equipment. We're on a planet. I don't remember where. I don't remember what our next step is in the quest line, but we're headed back to the ship here after doing some stuff here on this planet. We were like, I don't know, solving some kind of a problem, which is funny because usually I'm the one creating problems instead of solving them, but nevertheless, here we are. Where are we exactly? Oh, we're on Sidonia. That's where we are. 75% of that has been surveyed. Okay, just gotta remember what equipment I have. I don't have anything in the number 3 slot. Why is that? I think I might have sold something by accident, maybe. Yeah, that's right. We're at a point where we romance the fan. Oh, listen. Barrett's already been flirting with us.
So
I don't know about the,
son. No matter how many star systems I visit.
I don't know about our fan, though. Alright. Inventory. I'm just gonna check and see what weapons I got in here. Concussive modified old earth that's why. This is gonna be the number 1. Or not the number 1, the number 3 weapon. There we go. That's why I didn't have it set. This justifier, I pretty much don't need. I think we can get rid of it. I'm not really even using it. I've been finding instead it's way better using using this thing with its little scope than the justifier, which isn't scoped, oddly enough. How are we doing quest-wise here? How do we get to the quest again? it's been a hot minute. I don't remember what we're doing. There we go. Alright, Eyewitness. So we gotta meet Hadrian in New Atlantis in the Mass District. Oh, we got a deep cover mission too. Proceed to the UC Vigilance. Commander 12 of the UC Vanguard has provided me with an assignment. I'm to report to the UC Vigilance and speak to the Commander Kibwe Akande for details. We're gonna go deep into cover, man. But in the meantime, let's go to New Atlantis and we'll meet up with Hadrian there and see what the deal is. This is kind of a game where I feel like it doesn't pay to stop playing it because like you kind of forget what you're up to. I get busy focused on other things and then I gotta come back to it and reorient myself. If you try to romance your fan, he says he basically holds you on too high a pedestal for that. Oh, really? I guess I could see that. Alright, we gotta power up our gram drive a bit, I guess. Where are we going exactly? You know, this would be a lot easier if I just actually went in here and hit set course, wouldn't it? There we go. Back to Alpha Centauri. You have contraband. Settled systems require scanning. Okay, we don't want to go there. Don't want to go there. Add a destination to a planet that's off orbit. Okay, we need to back this up. We gotta go to Wolf System so we can get rid of that contraband. I kind of forgot that I had that. Where is the Wolf System again? There it is. We're going here. To the den, as it were. Oh, wait. Set course. There we go. 69 people. Oh, we're up to 73 already. Sorry, Eric. It didn't last long.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
You kidding with me? Every jump is perfect. Or something. Okay, we need to go here. Off to the den. Fox napping again? What do you mean am I napping again? I ain't napping? What you talking about? Wish there was a shut up Barrett button. I mean, I guess you could like lower the volume of
10 to approaching vessel.
some of the
Docking
character
approved.
dialogue or something, but then you'd miss out on some stuff too. Now the question is the is contraband on my person or did I put it in my hold?
Scratch the paint.
Phone froze. Yeah, that happens. Alright, let's check the inventory and see if I got it on me. Miscellaneous. There it is. Okay, we got it on us. Oh, it's like Varun's teachings or something, isn't it? That's fun.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
If there's anything I
Out
can do
here
for
on
you,
the
please.
edge
You
of
won't
useless
find a better
space.
offer on the station.
Just
To say hole or hold? I said both.
so
I hit the wrong button.
quiet.
Good to see you. Yes, of course.
Okay, sell my stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this justifier because I'm just not using it. I can't justify keeping it, but I have 2 packs on me. 2 packs and I'm not Shakur. Miscellaneous, ornate, ornate star tar. I don't even remember picking that up, but I guess I did. The London snow globe I'm gonna hold on to, I guess. Cool looking. Varun heretic writings, we'll get rid of that. That should be the only contraband I had on me, I think. I'm fairly certain anyway. Gotta deposit those resources. Let's see what we can sell from the ship. Suppressed XM2311. Extended mag modified mag shot. 76 physical on that thing. Maybe I should be giving that to somebody to use. This we'll get rid of. Couple spacesuits. Yeah, this guy's rich. Pretty grand he's got. Wait a minute, did I just do what I think I did? So freaking dumb. I just bought all those suits. I did. Oh god, I was like, wow, he's rich. It's because he has all my money now. Son of a crap. All right. That happened. I accidentally hit tab instead of Q. Or I hit Q instead of tab. That's what I did. Oh. Well, that's a thing that just happened. I just burned a whole bunch of money basically because
We're here to help.
you never get as much selling that stuff as you pay for it when you buy it from those jerks. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, back to the ship. Screw these guys.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Look at this place.
Fox needs the Red Bull. I need something. Apparently. Alright, hold on. This place is very dim. It's if this is home, can we not lighten it up a bit? I mean, where's the... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go back to the main cabin so we can get rid of my resources here in the storage. Transfer! Resources. No. Let's go to inventory resources. There we go. Store all resources. Bing. Okay, I think we're good. What a hot mess that was. Professionalism, that's what that is. Utter, unadulterated professionalism. Let's take the snow globe and put that in here. Gan attack, San and Hadrian. Oh, whatever. Okay, we got rid of the contraband. We can finally go back to Atlantis at least. What happened to Vista? You burned money by accident? I did. I accidentally bought... I thought I was selling a bunch of stuff I had in my ship's inventory. But what I was actually doing was buying from the vendor for a lot more money than I could sell it back to him for So, you know, I basically lit a pile of money on fire. I definitely undid anything I might have gained by virtue of selling stuff. So that was fun. I'll try not to go to a murderous rampage tonight and slaughter a bunch of innocent civilians the way we may have done in the past. My defense, though, they had it coming. For reasons. I don't know what reasons, but for reasons.
Captain!
You basically
Over
bought
here.
with American dollars and sold with Canadian. Basically. Only I think the exchange rate was even worse.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up.
She's like, I find you ravishingly attractive.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I see. I'm interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy. The Ve Victus must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him. You're a clone of a man? How's that work? Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
You're a clone of a man? How's that
A
work?
non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Well, that's fun. I'm more interested in what it has to do with us addressing the cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
To be forewarned is to be for something. You're not your father if the cabinet doesn't see that. It's their problem, not yours. I'm not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. Wow, and I thought my family was messed up. What'd your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Well, that's harsh. So you're using me to distract them? Great. Whatever. You're not your father. It's fine.
I really appreciate you saying that.
You're not your father.
I
You're
just
literally
thought you
him.
deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
Well, ordinarily I would
how
say...
long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Ordinarily I would say, who's your daddy and what does he do? But I think we just covered that. What's the risk of us using, us accessing this data? Any decisions on what I should call, or what I should say to the cabinet? Are you able to tell me any more about your father? Your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars'
She was snorting Mars dust, got it.
Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
2 rights don't make a wrong, but 3 dudes make a woman? Alright. Okay. I don't have any more questions. Let's get out of here.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin.
Oh, imagine
All parties,
that.
please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
I'm ready.
Sounds like our cue.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
You even try my new gun. Pew pew! Alright, I'll put it away. Out of respect for you, of course. I wish they would walk more quickly.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Not waiting for her. I'm gone without her. She sounds like she's a liability anyway. Oh, man, she got here faster than me. It's cheating, you know.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain
welcome.
Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Which information was it again? I don't really remember. Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency. Just following orders. Thanks. Don't keep my ship fueled. Don't keep my ship fueled, ma'am. Give me money.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
I mean, pew pew thing goes splat? That cover it? Still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible terramorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me what's kept in these archives? Figuring either 1 or 2. I figure if we raise the possibility of the terramorph apocalypse, they may think we're overreacting and not really believe us. So let's go with the first one.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, if we can't get access to the terramorph data, can they at least hook us up with some old world Earth porn or something? It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. It's tissue matched one from Londinian.
It's a little intimidating. I understand.
Shut up, I'm reading, lady. No, ma'am, nothing special to report. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
See, I think I'd give me a ship full of money and just send me on my way, but this is a chance what happened in Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere. We need to grant the request. Personally, I would wait. We don't yet have enough information. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. Let's go with whatever.
It's a risk, but so is doing nothing.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief
You're
Diplomat.
not allowed to consent. You have to concur.
So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
I swear it wasn't me.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
It's happening, folks. Don't panic. We need to focus.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
Discreetly?
The
Stuff
last
just
thing we
blew
need
up.
is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Oh,
We're
man.
on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind. Let's get down there.
I dealt with it before by just throwing a lot of bullets at them, though. Inaccessible. Alright, guess we're going this way. Yeah, Office of Interstellar Affairs. Guess I can't steal things in here. Alright, let's go down and shoot some terramorphs. What's the worst that can happen? They rip me into multiple pieces? Feast upon my grisly innards?
The EM rifle, grab it!
What the heck is going on right now?
Stop! We're trying to help you!
I'm so confused. How do I punch people again?
Can't stop!
Do I kill them or do I not kill them?
Further.
I literally don't know what I should do here. Maybe I'll leave them alone. I feel like I should probably kill them, but I don't know. Use a non-lethal weapon. I don't think I have a non-lethal weapon. Where are we going? We gotta get to the starport. Oh, stupid phone. Sorry, 1 second, everybody. Sorry, I just need a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry, everyone. Minor disruption. Yay for street time. So sorry. It's no Mormons and Jehovah's, but no, it was my 15-year-old daughter going out the front door. I needed to confer with my wife whether she was supposed to be going out the door, and I went the wrong way. We're supposed to go over here, I guess. Hey, what's this? Modified Equinox.
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to get them with the gun they gave me. All right. Now I got it. Okay, where's that modified Equinox? Electromagnetic beams, fully automatic. Okay. So now we can knock them out with these things.
Time to shine. And done.
You're okay, right?
I hope they stun them. Yeah, they're not dead. They stun them too. Oh, this one I'm not sure. This one looks dead.
Looking forward to more.
I can't talk to them. Okay. Now where to? I feel like something's broken here. Where am I supposed to go? It's just showing that objective there. Incapacitate the attackers. They're already incapacitated. Did the mission just bork itself? This one looks dead. I feel like this one died.
Lights out on that one.
Okay, now we got it. I guess they knocked him down, but they didn't incapacitate him. That's weird. Super weird.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay, I should probably hotkey that thing then. Just for the record, I blame you for me not having, or for me having gotten Assassin's Creed Mirage. Had said no to going to skip it, but started watching your first stream and said, nope, looks good, gotta get it. Well, I hope you enjoyed at least. And why is my volume thing keep popping up? That's weird. Sure, kids are meant to induce stress. Oh my, you got 6? I cannot even begin to understand how you're alive, Matt. I have 2, and it's already just enough to make my brain melt. Sounds like we need to hustle. If someone comes at me, I'm putting them down. Are you suggesting Terramorphs can control someone's mind? Does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terramorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible.
Oh, that's weird.
So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Wait a minute, are the Terramorphs like messed up clones? So like she turned out okay, but they turned out bad? Alright, sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
She's got the Terramorph vax. It's like the flu vaccine, only more Terramorphy. Up to the spaceport, I guess. If you get too close, you can hear the Terramorph. Oh, fun.
Shh. Something's out there.
Okay, hold on. I need to hotkey this thing. Actually, I can take the modified EM and I can put it on that spot where I got rid of the fancy sniper thing. Oh, bobber-doober.
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Let's go. Let's go.
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
It's not real. It's just killing people. Oh, look, they've like wrecked the wall here.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Oh my lord, look at this thing. It's killing people. That is doing like nothing. Reload. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, reload already. No, you don't. Eat pistol. Don't die.
We made quick work of them, huh?
Yeah, quick work. That's what that was. It wasn't panic firing at all. Definitely quick work.
Wait, officer?
Officer?
Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
All you got is us.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Need to get some refined or advanced weapons. Those standard level ones will not last too much longer. Yeah, I guess so. Get up there. Where them terramorphs at? Here's what we do. We'll get up there where the terramorphs just can't reach me. It'll be perfect. At least it would be if I could actually see them. Can't see them here. Come on, terramorph. Everything was sleeping there. Oh, okay, they shoot things. Okay, that's bad. Holy cow. He's got a rocket launcher.
Come on!
Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Alright, another one down. 2 down, 1 to go. Back. Let's go, let's go! Oh, this ship got wrecked, man. Hope they had good insurance. You forget your sacrifice to the internet gods? Oh yeah, sorry, my internet dipped for a second there. It's back to normal again now, but alright, it's toast. Easy peasy.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
I don't want to even think about what would have happened had we failed. This was damn heroic, Captain.
Darn right, it's because I'm a hero, baby. Now, as the hero, I feel it's only appropriate that I loot these ships of anything useful. Take it as my own personal property. Maybe not. Went to 144p. Yeah, my internet dipped down for a moment, and sometimes YouTube will compensate by adjusting stream settings on people. So if your quality looks low, just check and see if YouTube dropped your resolution on you. Guess they weren't kidding about you too. Universe put the right people in the right place. Oh, he was just delayed.
Universe put the right people in the right place.
I don't know. It seems kind of convenient that she was on both planets that got terramorph attacked. You all hold the line here. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
Wow.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Report to President Abello, whatever. The President. Gotta report to President.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place.
Please, just leave me alone.
Wow, I just saved everybody's life. You're telling me to leave you alone? The nerve. Show some appreciation, lady. I know I call those other guys a hero, but clearly we were the hero there. I think they toss you 35,000 credits when you turn the quest in. Oh, nice. Oh, what happened to the people that were incapacitated here? They just hauled them off somewhere. They were like, see ya, get out of here. You're going to prison.
Whole building's on lockdown.
That's a relief to hear.
You're saved.
Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today.
Damn right they do.
As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I don't know. This feels like a setup by Hadrian. It's a little convenient that it's the Terramorph thing that she's trying to do, and then we're trying to convince them that they're a problem, and then when we're here on Atlantis, just mysteriously there's a Terramorph attack at the spaceport. I don't know. Better late than never, I suppose. I take my gratitude in credits, real estate, or luxury goods. Agreed, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants
Hadrian, right?
you, Captain, to be that representative.
What? Come on, I'm no representative. I'm just a slacker captain who occasionally murders civilians. You're sure that's the wisest course of action? I can't be a representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first, and I'll consider it. Me? Why not send a diplomat? Someone trained to be trained for this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terramorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
There's also no diplomat alive who can claim to have actually done an honest day's work. Alright. Sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Count on me, man. Let me think about it. What do I get for being a UC citizen?
It has its perks. Only citizens can purchase property in the city. We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC. There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get you on your feet. But above all, you'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy. If you're willing to help us, we can open that door.
Does it happen to come with a harem and 20 virgins? All right, count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
You've got the
Don't dismiss me.
to prevent more attacks.
Got 10,800 credits out of that
Check in with
mess.
Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that table.
All right. We were talking during the music. Can you say that again? All right. Okay, bye. See you. They just left the hero of Atlantis standing here alone. Anybody? All right, let's spend our skill points. We got 2 skill points we can spend. Heavy weapon certification, incapacitation, particle beams. Oh, there was something I wanted to get that was in tier 2, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was a spacey thing. Energy weapon systems, engine systems, payloads, shield systems. Ship has 20% more shield capacity. I kind of like the idea of that. Oh, I can jump into 2 ranks of it right away. Hold on, what else have we got? Let's check the commerce stuff. No, that's physical. So negotiation. You now have access to bribery and speech challenges. Do 10% weapon damage again, 15 damage resistance to each spacesuit and helmet equipped when you have a companion or any crew. You can force a target NPC at or below your level to flee for a limited time. Force a target NPC at or below level to stop fighting for a while. Ship's 10% stronger will automatically surrender to piracy demands. Enemy contraband scans are 10% less effective. Maybe I should go with another rank in persuasion. 12% increased chance of success when persuading. Let's go with some more persuading. I like persuasionating. And then weightlifting. Increased total carry capacity. That would be nice. Get a little more carrying room. Extra 25 kilograms worth anyway. Payload is cargo hold. Wait, where's that? Perception, isolation. It's got to be in tech, right? Payloads, there we go. Ship cargo can have 10% more capacity. Okay, let's go this way. That definitely seems worth it. More room in the cargo hold. Okay, let's go since they all left me behind. Like the last guy picked to play football or something.
Vanguard, Captain. Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Yeah, that's me.
That must make you my Vanguard captain.
That's me.
Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre.
That's the worst haircut.
Chief second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
I wonder if she originally had hair that just went like completely around her head like thing or something, and then she just like took a pair of scissors and cut a window in it so she could see better. The repositories for all banned data for the Colony War. Let's pretend that I don't have the slightest idea.
All right, we'll start at the beginning. When the Colony War ended, the UC and Freestar Collective came to the agreement some weapons needed to be off limits. Mechs, xeno-warfare.
This haircut.
So they gathered up all the relevant research materials and sealed that information away. Terramorph data included, in the archives here in the city. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes.
Oh.
Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Maybe I should have spent my points on diplomacy, I guess. Everybody hating on the bangs. I think it's just this specific look of this hair. It's like the way it goes down to like curls underneath, like it's like holding on to her head. And then they just like cut an opening in it. I think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack. No problem. I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Sure doesn't sound easy. What can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
They don't keep these keys in their prison wallet, do they? Because that'd be really awkward. I think they'll be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Aw, crap.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Oh, let's go with Freestar, I guess, because I'm already a Freestar dude.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
I bet she loves her job.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat
Unofficially, we're recommending you try to seduce her.
Lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Wait, did she just tell me I need to use my tool? Because I'm willing. I'm prepared. All right, tell me about the other tools then. No one could be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked. I think you're underestimating how delightful I am.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Oh, good thing I've been practicing
Now,
Assassin's Creed.
We recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Yeah, pump them in for information. What can you tell me about this member and their staff?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
All right. And the other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Many. Don't steal anything.
Ah, crap.
Don't
No
get
stealing?
caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
She just prohibited my 3 favorite things. All right. That's all the info I need for now.
Here, your diplomatic ID.
Ooh.
I'll give them a heads up.
I'm a
you're on your
diplomat
way.
now.
Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Ooh, another 10,800 credits. Nice. Gotta make back all that money where I screwed up buying stuff off the vendor. Tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
That actually sounds pretty promising. I'm sure you can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us. No argument here. House Varun seems like nothing but a bunch of madmen. Wow, what's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
That seems suspicious. Sounds pretty promising.
It does, but there's a concern.
Oh, there's always a hook.
We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh.
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
What does she mean by not the kind they were expecting? What kind of life signs did you detect in the embassy?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Oh man, did the plants like absorb him or something? What do I do if he's dead?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Huh, maybe his next of kin's a shrubbery. Wait, no one's actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
It's a lot of subtlety going on here that there's something not right. All right, we'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Oh, man.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
All right. We just like punch her a few times and force her to do it or something.
Pardon.
Pardon me. Excusez-moi. Back to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Get ourselves a snack.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
What? I'm kind of busy right now, you know. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. I really would rather not. This is going to be a handful enough as it is. Okay, that one over there is somebody. Freestar Collective, archival, something or other. We're going this way. I gotta go free someone's star over here.
War Memorial. We can stop to pay respects. If we've come a long way since the war. It's astonishing.
You ever stop talking? No? All right. Hey, buddy.
You are a visitor?
I'm a
You'll
diplomat.
find the ambassador in our office. Go on through.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do that. No floor options here. Just hit the button and go. Hey, I'm a Freestar person too. I got my like Freestar sheriff
Every
thing.
day that we all keep talking is a day we should celebrate.
Desktop paper tray, Kleenex. Gotta be something reasonable I can steal in here. That I can steal Terra Brew to go cups. Oh, Digipix. This one? Perhaps not. Alright, if we go that way and then this way. Nope, not that one. We're in. Really? They locked the closet? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay, we found a way to sneak in. Go try the diplomatic approach first. I wasn't doing nothing. Don't just ignore me. It's fine. Just I made a long turn. I'm sorry.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint.
Wow.
I just
Good
wish
attitude.
I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Okay, good for you. Hi.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I do now. Here on behalf of the United Colonies, we need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Cryptic, UC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terramorph attacks. Well, have I got a deal for you?
You're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Oh yeah, totally got it right. Nope, they sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty please. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. You heard correctly, we need access to the archives.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go.
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Oh, crap. Sweet, thank you, Ambassador. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Holy, look at the... Okay, that's... Wait, why did one of the things disappear? Oh, they scroll. Never mind. I'm a Freestar Ranger. I know right from wrong when I see it, and the UC is trying to do right here.
A ranger serving the cause of the colonies. You must really believe in this little endeavor.
You were a soldier. It was your job to protect. That's what we intend to do with this data. Are you willing to risk more deaths? Because that's what you're be doing, but not helping us.
I suppose you might be right. Easy to lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Well, Captain, you make some good points.
Look at that. We won her over.
But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions.
I'm sorry, my pants are staying on.
Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data's being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed, that's too much. I think I need to speak to Deputy McIntyre first. Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Right, hook me up, lady. I guess I probably could have snuck through the ductwork and maybe tried to get it that way, too. Oh, which way are you going? Alright, we're going this way.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
Warning, employees only beyond this point.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Prototype equipment?
And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Alright, we got one. Now we gotta get House of Ruins archival. Oh, see, look, we could have come in right here. We could have come in through the vent, and then we wouldn't have had to agree to any restrictions, I guess. Well, yeah, live and learn, I guess. Just goes to show crime would have paid better. Ooh, I'm in someone's bedroom. Personal groomer. Oh, I don't want to know what they're shaving with that. Awkward. Very awkward. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll leave the Manscaped lawnmower behind there. Which way am I going here?
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
Yeah, I took a wrong turn, but we found some weapons. Alright, we're out of here. Let's get the code from Varun. Maybe need the shaver for the next ambassador. Gotta use it to shave the plants away. Ow. It's overgrown even out here. Oh, the door's open. That's a little weird. Oh, wait a minute. I think I was in this building before. When I was running around murdering people. I just didn't have access to this door over here. Contraband case in that weapon room. Oh, was there? They have contraband in there? Oh, man, I should have taken it. Oh, well. This doesn't look good. Something happened here. Something's happening here. That was Varun Embassy. By the way, if you steal weapons and take them to a mod bench and change one thing, it clears the stolen status. Oh, really? That's fun. Okay, well, they seem to have let things go here a little bit.
Say what you will, but I bet House Varun knows how to party.
Yeah, okay, I was here, but I wasn't down here, that's for sure. An accessible door. I don't know. I don't feel like it's actually... Oh, this stuff's not stolen. Nice. See leather jumpsuit. Doesn't really sell for anything. I feel like that's not the guy I'm talking to. Ooh, I want that snake statue, man. Are we melee attacking this again? Huh. Nope, wrong button.
Dull moment here.
Yeah, that wasn't the right button. Well, whatever.
They're never going to get their deposit back after this.
What is that blue stuff? I'm scared. Hold me, Barrett. That one's already nuked. That one's not, though. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger! Oh, jeez. Got turreted, man.
Hey,
Ah!
This isn't over.
Man, that's problematic. It's really noisy in here, too. Just double checking the mannequin was dead. It's alright. It's fine. Ah, someone overflowed the toilet and didn't clean it up.
All yours.
What's happening here? Accessible. It'll probably send me down there after I talk with the intercom. I think I took a shortcut. Did I just lock Barrett out there in the with the robots or something? Because it didn't sound happy there. I don't know what the deal was. Not that one. Do that one. I need a four-way, which would be like this one. Nope. That one, I guess. Alright, we're in. Turret control signal. No signal. Well, I kind of nuked the turrets by accident. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Crap. Sounds like it would have been handy in a second from now.
My favorite part.
Trying to break in. I did lock Barrett out there with the robot. Suck it, Barrett. Hissing voice, what's the matter? It's yeah. It's the sneak commander from Cobra.
Sorry, I
I
don't think so.
think I heard a turret again. Can't even see the darn thing. Let me in, let me in. All these are 3s, it looks like. If I go that way, and then... There we go.
Now.
Oh, God! I don't remember how to... The grenade! Jeez! Reload, reload!
Sure. I've got some time to kill.
That thing was jumping right over at me. Oh, what happened? Get in here, Barrett. Common room security computer. Ugh, more lockpicking. That won't work. If I go that way... No. That way there. That one won't work. Hooray, we're in. Alright. Deactivate turrets, update friend foe settings. Calibrate friend foe. Check current user. Okay, good. Might not matter now that those robots are already toast, but just in case. Throw, release, hurry. It sounds like it's convincing me to release something I probably don't want to release. Why is everything broken in here anyway? Alright, we'll do it anyway. Beware of demons. Wait, do they have terramorphs in here? A good loot hiding in here? Oh, no fair. They had an espresso machine, man. Alright, back downstairs, I guess. I feel like the way this thing's communicating with me in this like broken language, it's gonna turn out to be like a robot or something that we're setting loose or something. Peruvian robot model A. Ah! Ah! No! No!
Muscle time! Is that all? Yikes! Watch it!
Jeez. I feel like this
May as well,
I feel like
right?
this pistol works better. Maybe not.
Adorable! Bring it!
Adorbs! There's really only 2 robots in here? Alright. That wasn't so bad. Even if it did scare the poop out of me at first. Unlock requires key. This guy will probably give me a key.
What seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I just wasn't sure what to expect here. How long he's been locked in here with that mess?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Oh, yes, disaster everywhere. Spaceport's in rough shape and not much else was damaged. Everywhere the city is in better shape than this dump. Is that what happened here at Power Surge? Did you see this thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
So the sap is poisonous. I thought it's some weird aphrodisiac. Is that what happened here at Power Surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were, then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom Tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Spaceport's in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Pretty much. Crack where to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks. Could assemble something like this. We couldn't ensure something like this never happens again, and we need your code to do it. Bingo! Hand over your code so I can get out of this place.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there.
But
if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Sorry, my pants are staying on.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Sure, maybe. That's an impossible request. I can't know exactly how this will play out. You're just an old man in a basement. You don't get to tell me what to do, Ambassador. Knowledge can't be evil. What about the knowledge of, say, gunpowder? Still not evil. It's just a function of how they used it. Alright, you have my word.
You've got my word, too. I swear, if this goes awry, there will be hell to pay.
Hell and bullets to pay.
I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Come on, old man. We're on the timer here.
Let's hope it still works.
Ooh, this stuff isn't stealing.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm still looking for definitely not stolen goods. Alright, well, thanks for the crap. We got the stuff we need.
I will not have House Varun be known only for slaughter.
Why'd the rest of the embassy staff leave? Where'd they go?
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
They had to return to Vulcan, right? Great Serpent, that's your god, right?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark, and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
Right. What's it been like being from House Varun here in New Atlantis?
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments.
So why'd you stay behind?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit, as is the right of all his followers.
So basically he's more pious. Or pompous, one of the two. Alright, let's get out of here. Still under the key. Only removed storeroom key. Wait a minute. Where might he hide a storeroom key? Oh wait, that's not stealing. Yoink! It says safe. It has the stolen goods thing, but I can't actually access it. Oh wait, because I got this. Never mind. I got it. Steal for master safe. You'll never know. Most likely. I think I've already... Oh, wait, maybe not. So that one there, and then this one here. Yeah, I've already screwed myself. Dang it. Okay, undo. There we go.
It's fine.
We're in. Skip shot calibrated, or skip shot suppressed calibrated old Earth pistol. Pretty expensive, that thing. Yeah, let's see what happens if I steal this stuff.
Oh, why this was locked.
Oh, I definitely wasn't breaking into that safe. Definitely not. What happens if I take this thing? You've been caught stealing it. Oh no! Oh no! Come back! No, I didn't mean to. Okay.
This isn't. Hey, I need to talk with you.
He didn't trigger the alarm. It's fine.
Avoiding me. Clear your schedule or whatever.
Barrett's no longer active companion. Well, okay, let's just load that up. I thought that might happen if I took that weapon. That's why I saved it before I stole it. He was slightly detected. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just get out of here. I was just practicing my picklocking. It's fine. Lockpicking, whatever. Guy's got his key hidden here somewhere. It's fine. I wonder if the key's on his person. That's the kind of situation where you want to leave your companion behind somewhere before you commit murder. I mean, acts of superior persuasion. Wait a minute. Wrong floor. Oh, glad I didn't walk in here. Oh, crap. They're active. Oh, God! Why? I thought they were inactive. They were just standing there. Sorry, Barrett. I just kind of shot him in the back of the head a little bit. Jeez, that sucked. Alright, mistakes might have been made. Lotion? No, that's soap. Adacrone. Used to fight symptoms of withdrawal until a cure can be administered. Suppresses addiction symptoms for 10 minutes. Oh, this is locked too. Man, there's a lot of locks in here. We're in. Did he pick his pocket? I mean, I don't know if there is pickpocketing. Is it? Oh, that's some contraband. Oh my god, everything's locked. These guys are like weirdly suspicious of each other or something. They locked like everything. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Brain didn't work there for a second. That actually hurt my head. Starware, robot control interface. Well,
even if you can't break this system's security, this was a good attempt.
You say so. It did break it though. But it was too late. They already shot everything up. They have skin cream in the shower. That's weird. Who's in the bathroom? All right, let's get out of here. That's the bathroom again. There we go. Man. Contraband or evidence? Yeah, good question. Well, it was the writings of Varun. I guess is contraband. What do we got over here? Like a door that's not a door. Cased alien trilobite. Alright. Interesting how many things in here are not considered theft. They locked him and they left only one dude there for 70 years. 70 years? That's a long time. Alright, we got what I need anyway. Let's go find out what we can see about these terramorph things. Back to the cabinet minister. Fox, have you gone to the Moon Titan and talked to the doctor about scaring tourists? I don't think so. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't think I did.
Hey.
Yes, what?
Captain.
Deputy
you
so
got
and so.
back sooner than. Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed with Radcliffe and Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code piece from House Varun and the Freestar are collected and ready to be deployed. Balmore's alive thanks to yours truly, and yes, I got his code. It's harder than expected, but yes, all parties are on board.
Dealing with the interests and egos of people who don't necessarily like you is rarely easy. But I suppose that didn't stop you, did it?
No, I had a gun.
And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Ooh, me? I'm always on my best behavior, as long as you ignore all the times I'm not. Come on, Bear, we gotta go. We can look at more in the archive than what's in Archive 18.
Here on Vanguard business?
I don't know, something. Which archive has all the inappropriate adult content in it? That's the one we want. Armistice Archives.
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne, by the
It's the Battle of Cheyenne, where people done got died. Oh man. Safeguard the past, secure the future. Oh, they don't even ask to see my credentials.
We've been expecting you.
Oh.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Okay.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Did you install mods? Nope. Still just playing on the vanilla version of the game. Ka-chunk. Did it work? It's in, right? We're good? Oh, a whole bunch of these.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
We're in, baby. Ooh, look at this place. How very sterile. Archives G to M, U to Z, N to T. I guess it makes sense because of the Terror Wars. Unit 18. I got data. Now what do I do with it? Look, we're out of here. We got the data. Cheese it. Seriously, what does it tell me to do with this now? Just like run away? I thought I had to return it. Got the data at hand, now time to return to Deputy McIntyre. Alright. I don't know why they would let me take the data out. That makes no sense. I thought they were like monitoring my access and usage of it, but they're just like, okay, the door's open, have fun. Do what you like with that highly sensitive data. It's not top secret or anything. Should have checked the body for the key when you had the chance. Oh, the dead guy. The guy I may or may not have killed a little bit. He wasn't really dead. He was just like napping or something. We're proud of you. Didn't even access the data on the super cool ship upgrades next to 18. Well, could I even access any of the other spots? They were kind of watching me.
Excuse me.
There you are.
Captain?
Captain,
Captain,
Captain, Major.
Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Right. All right, Major.
Time for us to start getting some real answers and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
All right, let's give this a whirl. Major, you may take possession of the Terramorph data. Here, glad to be rid of this damn thing. Made a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good? Is the answer to stop at the attack? Actually, let me take care of one quick thing first. Well, all right, let's go this way. Is the answer... Yeah, there.
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on Terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
They're like, wait a minute, why is this archive just full of old Peanuts cartoons? I made a promise to someone, Hadrian. Can you assure me the data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Hooray! I can be a citizen.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
See a Major. She's gonna be a major backstabber. Just wait. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I did just watch one of the Purge movies last night. Not that that's relevant in any way, sir. You with your fluffy hair.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of Terramorphs touch down undetected?
Wait, 3 of them qualify as a herd? That's weird. He said Peanuts, people. That's right, Peanuts is in the Charlie Brown cartoons. Come on, Snoopy and what have you. Get your mind out of the gutter. What the? Holy cow! Wait, to be a citizen, I have to jump off the edge? Is that what happens?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I'm like, sure. She's like, okay, see ya. Ah! Remind me again. This doesn't mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, does it?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
All right, I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version.
Yes, I'm devilishly handsome,
Please
I
raise
know.
your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever. I really gotta do all that?
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Oh, sweet.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Probably not. I am kind of a blabbermouth. I'll take it to my grave. I don't know if I can do that. Thanks, but no thanks. Ask for me by name? What are we talking about?
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Yeah, alright, fine.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Subsection 7? Is that like Area 51? Not subsection 7. Is the question about whether I go commando? What's going on here?
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
You don't say.
Okay. Hello.
Subsection 7. That's where they keep the eggs. No, not the eggs. Oh, we can't go down here. Nobody like eggs. Eggs are bad. Anyone who says they're like eggs is just secretly lying. It'd be great getting busted stealing a staple
place
gun.
Like this had to exist. I just never thought I'd actually be in it.
It's when it black market antiquities. Yoink! Material repository. Requires key. Oh, they got guards in here. Maybe I should be a little bit careful of what I'm stealing. Hey, how you doing? Accessible.
You're cleared for entrance.
I am. Great. Let's open the door then. Come on. No digipick. No digipicks! Oh my god, I'm out of digipicks. How'd that happen? Seriously, how'd that happen? I had a whole bunch of digipicks before. Can't unlock any of those things.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
What?
Oh.
No magazine?
What?
Well, who's down for some small talk? Looks like we've got a volunteer here. Howdy, soldier. Want to compare war stories?
He's like, want to compare serpents? There's a lock on this door.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
Wait.
You and I should chat.
What? What is even happening right now? Even more importantly, where'd all my digipicks go? Alright, I guess we gotta talk to the man.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
No idea. You do look sort of familiar. Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous. A guy who couldn't afford a place with a view, clearly. Can't say I do.
I'm Francois Fanon.
Oh!
But most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Okay, that's messed up. My god, the UC's been lying all this time? Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want. Sandon, that's Hadrian's last name. So, what'd you do?
To warrant my execution. The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed.
Okay, well that's weird. UC faked your death then?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Wow. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, especially except about what you actually want.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Told me she's clone, yes. Kind of a stretch to call what you two had a family. Yours and Hadrian's relation is your business, not mine.
Unfortunately, I'm inclined to agree with you. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Oh shoot, I still have that Nightbot automated message going. Hold on one sec. I gotta turn that off. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my desk to a stand-up position. My leg's driving me nuts. Let me get that message turned off. This was definitely not a Ubisoft thing. Disabled. There we go. Sorry, didn't realize the message was still playing. I wasn't paying attention. Perfect. All right, fine. I'm listening. Hadrian. Whoops. What happened there? Hadrian and I are doing just fine on our own. Not every day I get the chance to work with a man living in a fish tank. Keep talking. Tell me more about this cloning program.
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Alright, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Well, that doesn't sound promising. Not sure I like the sound of this. Spit out what it is you want. You track down war criminals? People like you? How does that work exactly?
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right.
Huh. Alright. Not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
I guess we can't persuade this guy, given he's, like, living in a fishbowl. He's probably not terribly influenced. Consider him dust! I need to think about this. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC? How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man? Have me do this. Why don't I hand this over to the members of the recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
I don't know. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Wow. I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System.
Oh.
There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Sorry, one second. Okay, so he wants me to assassinate somebody. That seems unusual coming from a war criminal.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
It's also kind of unusual that they're letting him ask me that. That's kind of weird. What's wrong with these people? I thought they were supposed to be the good guys. Blasted good guys. Found the bathroom.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
All right, Barry, let's go.
That's all I have to.
Come on, buddy. Don't ask me any questions. I can't answer them. Top secret and all that. Oh, Nat Station or Cabinet Members Interstellar Affairs? Go there. Love to get into those maternal archives.
Hello.
What are you doing to hook me up with a war criminal?
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
You're a monster. There's an executed worker in the basement. Deputy, I was not prepared for that. I don't see what the big deal is. Some old guy living in your basement. I could do that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself. The Freestar Collective at least should be told about this. You can't keep me from telling Hadrian. Why hasn't Hadrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information.
It's her freaking dad,
and
man.
She certainly
Well,
doesn't need
technically
a
not.
distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
How about you keep it to yourself, lady? Oops. Ah, crap. All right, I'll keep it to myself.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us.
I mean, I am unhinged.
Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
The prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orlays. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
I mean, let's face it, pretty much anyone I try to bring in alive is going to end up coming in dead. Or you're not coming in at all, because I kind of vaporize them. Supposed to head to the den. Anything you can tell me about it? Where's the chance that we're being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Alright. Anything else to discuss?
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Discretion, eh? Well, I guess if the guy's dead, that's pretty discreet.
Yes?
Get out of the way.
Pardon?
People always standing in the road. Don't you know how important I am? You did make every effort. Merely, it's the opposite intentions. Yeah. Let's go, Barrett, buddy. We got a criminal to kill. I mean, capture to bring to justice. Definitely not murder. In cold blood. In the vacuum of space. With the big pew-pews and the missiles and stuff. Where am I going? Oh, over here. Back to the ship. I probably could have fast traveled to the ship, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, what have I got on me that I might be able to liquidate? Got a few armor packs and stuff. I probably should try to sell some things before we leave the planet.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
Why am I using Barrett as a companion? I don't know, because he was there and I made him come along with me. Alright, get rid of these. Because that's kind of it, isn't it?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always by. Kiosk right here for you.
Just sold, buddy. Leave me alone.
Greetings.
I have something for you.
I said, pardon. What's he got? What's he got? I want to see. Barrett, please tell me the thing you have for me is not in your pants. That'd be awkward. Where is he, downstairs?
Yeah, what is it?
Sarah. Maybe we should have Sarah along for a bit, maybe.
What's on your mind?
You said you had something for me. What is it?
Right.
Gimme, gimme. I like stuff. You liar. Alright. Totally lied to me. He said he had something for me.
Somehow you managed to do it.
Most use left alt key as second jump button. Can I say we're not most? Did you notice the difference in jump pack boost, alternate jump key, and key bindings? I think I did set that differently. I just haven't been playing around with it.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Alright, where are we headed here? The devil is no. Okay. Speak to Captain Marquez. Set course. Gotta go to the den. Just as well, actually. I have the contraband we gotta sell.
Grav jump complete.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
No, I got business alright. What happens if you blow the station up? Is it even possible to blow the station up? Kinda wanna see if we can blow the station up. Before you scan, yeah. So if we go back to like a system that auto scans like Jameson, then that would be a problem. But we've got, I think, 2 contraband items on me. One from the Varun place and one from
want this.
The UC place. Huh? Wait, what? What do you give me? You give me something?
Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
Mind if I ask you some personal
See you later.
questions?
May I be of service? I hope we have what you need.
Money. You got that, because most of it's mine, you jerk. Alright. Yep. That's good. Actually, I want to see if he's got, got any digipicks in here? He does. Only 2 of them, though. That sucks. Sturdy calibrated Varun space helmet. Look at this thing. Huh. Get rid of that. Alright, let's find this guy we gotta talk to. It's over here.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
God, they're so rude around here.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
4th Barrett option will give you a gift. Yeah, the gift. Actually, I'm with the Vanguard. Super Ed Ultra Captain.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you?
Real question is, what can you not do for me? Reginald Orlays. I heard you might know him. There's a wanted man hiding out in the sector. I need to find him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
Very nice. I'll take those coordinates. Excuse me, I need to take care of something. Why so? What's so dangerous about that part of Aetheria's orbit? Anything else you can tell me about the Warlock?
I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer.
Well, you gotta fly to friendly skies. What's so dangerous about that part of Aetheria's orbit?
Well, the original dense star station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding House Varun zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Aetheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all. Though, maybe it's not just the field that's been picking them off.
Yeah. Oh, there's no fugitives in our space that we can't catch, except the one that's been here for years and no one can catch. Maybe this one. I think the problem is they just don't recognize that it's a fugitive, maybe. All right, I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting. And stay safe.
You stay safe. Ship and weapon damage systems at random, possibly stunning enemy engines for boarding. Ship and weapons damage systems at random, possibly stunning enemy engines for what? Oh, ship EM weapons damage systems at random. Okay, I got it. So we should get him with some EM weapons, I guess is the deal. Don't know why I had to read that 3 times for it to sink in, but it did.
Hard to believe this
Suck it.
tin can protects us from certain death constantly, without fail. So far, anyway.
Foreshadowing? Ah, crap. Didn't mean to take that. Did I sell that other gun that I had? No, I put it in here, didn't I? Yeah. What kind of weapon have you got, lady?
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin.
What, are you feeling romantic thoughts about me?
Starborn's technology is simply astonishing.
Astonishing?
It's just almost too much to process.
You're pretty shaken up about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Yes, I suppose I am.
But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
I don't think they'd be willing to teach us anything. You sound like you admire them. You think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely.
Not very likely.
If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
What does that mean?
Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know.
Oh.
Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
I'm afraid I have to log off. Oh, teenage daughters, I swear to God. Sorry, everybody. I have to leave. I gotta go get my daughter. I know we're cutting it a little short, but Fortunately, this isn't something I can dodge. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out tonight. I really appreciate it. Sorry we had to cut the stream a little short. We'll continue the missions next time and find out where this leads us. Happy Friday night. Thanks again, everyone. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.